here to record you another message. So this is more of a visualized message. So listen, for the past couple of months, I think it was like when I started June, July, August, September. So about 4 months, I've been doing the fast, off and on. It wasn't like as God instructed me to do a fast. So I was on one fast. I jumped off that one and went right into the Daniel fast that we was doing at our church. So with those fasts, I wasn't doing like any alcohol, wine, sweets, nothing like that. Like it was just all healthy stuff. And okay, so we recently got off the Daniel fast, and so from roughly around 3 to 4 months, I haven't been eating any sweet stuff like that. Things that I usually crave or felt like I couldn't live without. I live without them. And so now that the fast is over, I started picking up like things that I usually love to eat. Okay, so yesterday, for the first time, I always get this cheesecake. It's a New York style and strawberry Swiss swirl cheesecake. And there's two of them that come in a pack, right from Walmart, $1.96. And every time I go grocery shopping before the fast, I will always get this because it was something that was so good that I could not live without. So it was hard not eating this while on the fast, but I didn't because my commitment with God was more than my commitment to this cheesecake. Okay, so yesterday I went to get the cheesecake, and as I was eating it, it didn't taste the same. It was more so of like, what is this? And I will honestly say it had nothing to do with the actual cheesecake, because I done bought the cheesecake like several times and it was slamming ever since. But because of my appetite change, I was away from this for 3 to 4 months. I'm gonna just say a couple of months. I won't be lying on here. A couple of months, because I don't know exact amount, but I was away from this for a couple of months, and now I want to come back, and it doesn't taste the same way that it tastes. I don't feel like I can't live without it because it don't taste the same way. I don't have the same reaction of, oh my gosh, this thing is slamming, like I normally do. And so when I thought about that thing, I even like gave it to my kids because this is something that I do not share. And so I was like, hey, y'all can have it. And so I thought about that to make a message of, when you become a new creation in Christ, the closer you get to God, some things that you've been craving or you felt like you couldn't live without, you can live without it. Certain things that was once sweet and pleasing to you is no longer sweet and pleasing to you now in this new phase of life. What was pleasing and fulfilling me a year ago is no longer pleasing and fulfilling me now. Things that fulfill me and please me at the beginning of the year does not now. And because my walk with Christ grows and my knowledge and wisdom grows in other area, I realize that this is not something that I need. And now at this point in life, it's not even something that I desire or taste sweet to me. So now, because of this cheesecake, now I can see other things and walks in life that was pleasing. In high school, I call myself cursing and things like that. I don't even know the last time I cursed. Why? Because it's no longer fulfilling and pleasing in my life. It's no longer a desire for me to want to curse. And that's just one of the main examples, but you could apply it to really anything in your life. Certain things I no longer do because it's not pleasing, it's not appeasing to my taste buds, it's not appeasing to my spirit. So the thing, now that I'm in this new space, now I find new things that pleases me. Now I find new things that brings me joy. Now I find new things that fill me up spiritually and do not tear me down, because I am moving. The more that I grow in him, the more I am getting closer to him. So if it's not of him, then it does not please me. I do not have any desire to do that anymore. And so I thought about that thing. I was like, oh my gosh, like something as a cheesecake. I'm making a message out of it, y'all. Hear me out. It is so true. The things that used to phase you and things that used to fulfill you, you don't like them no more. I'll use another example. I used to love I'll use like my pregnancy. When I was pregnant with Julia, Every day I had to have a sandwich with sour cream and onion chips in the middle and a Diet Pepsi. I had to have that consistently throughout my pregnancy because that's what pleased me. That's what I was craving. When I wasn't pregnant with Junior, I was no longer craving that, and don't hardly even eat sandwiches because it wasn't pleasing to me. It did not fill me. It did not please my appetite. And I'm using food, but it goes through any number of things with behaviors, the people you hang around, the things that you do, the way that you handle things, the things that you say. I'm no longer going to fly off and want to, knuck if you buck, if people even say that anymore. I'm gonna go pray. I'm gonna go pray first. Now, that's not to say that every time like something pisses me off, that I won't react here or there because I'm human. But I'm saying for the most part, the more that I am growing, the more that I'm getting more knowledge and wisdom, I'm getting closer to Him. These things that was here before no longer pleases me or satisfy my appetite or fulfill me anymore because I am in a new place. And so I hope that makes sense. I hope you understand where I'm coming from for this simple analogy with the cheesecake. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to Destiny Conversations. I am Simone Cumbie Johnson. Don't forget to subscribe and share it with someone else who can be blessed by this message. Y'all have a good weekend. Bye.